Good morning, students. Today I am going to take up illustration number 4 of chapter number 10th, that is cash book. This illustration number 4th is for double column cash book. After doing this question, you will be able to prepare double column cash book of any business. So, starting with the illustration, first is cash in hand and cash is bank is given to you for 88,000 and 1,10,000 respectively. So these are the balances of cash and bank. So we'll prepare double column cash book. On debit side of cash, we'll write two balance brought down, 88,000 for cash and 1,10,000 for bank. Second transaction is purchased goods from Amar and paid by check 14,000. So purchases account debited, to bank account is journal entry. So bank account is being credited. So we'll go to the credit side of bank account. We'll write there buy purchases 14,000. Next is April 9th. Cash purchases of 16,000 less trade discount 5%. So the list price is 16,000. List price is 16,000 and trade discount is 5%. So 5% of 16,000 is 800. So after deducting 800 from 16,000, we'll get 15,200. So entry becomes purchases to cash. So cash is being credited. So and it is a payment. So we'll go to the credit side and we'll write there buy purchases 15,200 in cash column. Next is purchased postage stamps. So for postage stamps, we'll write buy postage stamps for rupees 1,000. It's a payment. Buy postage account with rupees 1,000. Next, cash sales deposited in bank for rupees 1 lakh. So we are depositing the money in the bank. It is for 1 lakh. We'll directly write bank account debited to sales account. So bank is being debited. We'll go to the debit side of bank. We'll write there to sales with rupees 1 lakh. Next, drew cash for personal use rupees 8,200. So it's drawings for the business by the businessman. So we'll write buy drawings account. Entry will be drawings to cash. So we'll go to credit side of cash and write there buy drawings account 8,200. Next is received from Naresh a debtor. Cash 6,000 and check 10,000. That means in total we are receiving 16,000. In settlement of his account 17,000, both deposited into bank. So we are depositing the money in the bank. Firstly, we'll do the entry for receiving the money. That is, we are receiving cash. So cash account debited 6,000. We are receiving a check, bank account debited, and we are depositing it the same day. We'll write here bank debited 10,000. Then to Naresh, the debtor's name is Naresh's account. Naresh owed us 17,000, but we are receiving 16,000. So students, 1,000 is the discount allowed to him. So discount allowed account debited to Naresh's account. So we'll write this entry, record it in cash book like this. Cash is being debited, so go to debit side. Cash to Naresh 6,000. Bank is being debited, so bank account debited to Naresh with 10,000. Then it is written that we are depositing the money in the bank. That means cash as well. We are depositing it in the bank. So we'll write bank debited to cash for 6,000. So bank debited to cash 6,000. So both bank and cash are in the same book. So it becomes a contra entry. So we'll pass this entry on the other side as well. that is the credit side of cash. We'll go to the credit side of cash. We'll write there by bank 6,000. Now next is withdrew from bank rupees 16,000. So the entry becomes cash debit to bank. So go to cash debit side to bank 16,000. It's a contra entry. So we'll go to bank account, its credit side, we'll write by cash 16,000. Next point is paid wages for 6,000 and paid rent 10,000. These are occurring on the same date, April 16. So we'll pass same one entry for both, wages debit, rent debit to cash. So both are the payments. We'll go to the credit side of cash book. By wages 6,000, by rent account 10,000. Next is paid advance to Pawan by check. We are making payment for 50,000. So we'll write by Pawan's account 50,000 as we are making payment by check. We can also write by advance for purchases 50,000. Next. Now the next point is received a check from Subhash against sale of goods. So we are receiving the amount 16,000 from Subhash. So the entry will be, it is against the sale. So bank account debited to sales account. This is for rupees 16,000. And no information is mentioned about the deposit of the check. We'll assume that the check has been deposited the same day. So we'll write bank debit to sales. Bank debit to sales 16,000. Next. Paid to Amar cash 6,000 and 10,000 by check. He allowed discount 720. So students, now we are receiving money. We are making payment to Amar. So we'll write Amar's account debited. Entry will become Amar's account debited to cash. We are making payment in cash 6,000. We are making payment through check also, that is to bank 10,000. And he gave us discount. So this becomes discount received for us. So to discount received account 720. That means we owed to Amar 16,720. Students, amount for cash and bank will be recorded in double column cash book. But discount received will be left. So we'll pass an entry, that is Amar debit to discount received 720 in working notes. So the entry will become cash and bank both are being credited. So go to their credit side, write by Amar. Cash may will write 6,000, bank may will write 10,000. Next, bank charges. Bank generally makes charges. It deducts charges from our account only for its services. So bank charges is an expense. It is being deducted from our bank account. So entry will be bank charges to bank account. So bank is being credited. So go to its credit side, by bank charges 2,000. Next, withdrew from bank for paying income tax. It is income tax of the owner. So it will become drawings. So drawings to bank. So drawings debit to bank. So go to bank's credit side. By drawings 10,000. Now we'll balance this cash book just like our ledger accounts. So make total of the greater side. So cash account will make the total. It comes out to be 1,10,000. So this side is greater. We'll write this total on both the sides and find out the difference. The difference is 57,600. It is our balance carried down. This balance carried down will be brought forward and we'll write on debit side to balance brought down 57,600. The same will do for bank column. So we'll make the total of bank column. Again, debit side is greater in this question. It's 2,54,000. We'll write the total on both the sides. We'll find the difference on credit side. The difference is 1,52,000 it is by balance carried down. This carried down balance will be brought forward, and we'll write to balance brought down on the first day of the next month. So the last day of this question was April 30th. So next month is May. So here we'll write May 1. Students, now I'm going to take up question number 6 of back exercise. The question says, enter the following transactions in double column cash book of Messrs Gupta store. So the month is of June, year is 2020. So first transaction is on June 1. Cash in hand is 800 and bank overdraft balance is 5700. Cash in hand means it is our asset. So we'll record it on the debit side like this. Cash debit side to balance brought down 800. And bank overdraft means it is a liability. If it is a liability, it will be recorded on the credit side and we'll write by balance brought down 5700. Next is received a check from Bharti, discount allowed 150. So students, check is of 3250. So entry becomes, before entry we'll see whether the check is deposited the same day or not. The check is received on June 7 and it is written on June 9 that deposited the above check into bank. That means the check is not deposited the same day. If the check is not deposited the same day, instead of writing bank, we'll write checks in hand account debited 3250, discount allowed debited 150, to Bharti's account 3400. That means total amount that Bharti owed us was 3400 and we are receiving check of 3250 which we are not depositing the same day. So in this transaction, nowhere cash or bank is mentioned. So it won't be recorded in the cash book. Rather it will be shown in the working notes like this entry only. Next, when this check is deposited in the bank on June 9th, then the entry will be bank account debited as bank balance has increased, 2 checks in hand with the amount of the check. So bank is being debited, we'll go to the debit side of bank, we'll write 2 checks in hand 3250. Next is June 15th. Check received from Panna Lal for 1200. We'll read the rest of the question also to see whether the check is deposited the same day or not. June 20th is regarding Bharti's check and 28th it is written Panna Lal's check endorsed to Kamal. So we are not depositing this check on June 15th. So we'll write checks in hand debit 1200 to Panna Lal's account 1200. So again cash and bank is nowhere in this entry. So it won't be recorded in the cash book. Rather it will be shown in journal only. Then it will be posted from here to ledger. Next is Bharti's check returned dishonored. Bharti's check has been dishonored. So that means Bharti again will become our debtor. We were to receive from Bharti 3400. We'll now receive again from Bharti 3400. She will again become our debtor. So debit her account. In our bank account, now the check has been dishonored. So balance will get reduced with 3250 and discount allowed which we earlier allowed to Bharti will also be cancelled. So we'll cancel discount allowed which was earlier debited. Now we'll credit it to discount allowed. So entry will become Bharti's account debited 3400 to bank 3250 to discount allowed 150. So here bank is written over here. Bank is being credited. So we'll go to bank's credit side. We'll write by Bharti 3250 the amount which is written against bank. So bank's credit side by Bharti's account 3250. For discount we need to show the entry in the working notes. That is Bharti to discount allowed 150. Next, Panna Lal's check was endorsed to Kamal. That means endorsed means transferred. The check which we received from Panna Lal is given to Kamal. The reason might be Kamal might also be our creditor. We were required to pay the same amount. So instead of paying cash, we are transferring the check received from Panna Lal to Kamal. So Kamal is receiving the check, debit the receiver with 1200. We are giving checks or received from Pannalal. So now these checks will go to Kamal. So 2 checks in hand. Entry becomes Kamal debit because now he is no more our creditor. Will debit his account as per modern classification. Checks, 2 checks as our checks, it was our asset. Now asset is reducing. So 2 checks in hand. So again, no cash or bank is being affected by this entry. So it won't be recorded in double column cash book. Rather, it will be shown in the working notes. Next, income tax paid by check 150. Income tax is of the owner. So it is drawings by the owner. So entry will become drawings to bank. So we'll go to credit side of bank. We'll write by drawings 150. Now students, again in this question also we'll balance the account. We'll find out the total of both the sides and write the side which is having the higher total, that will be recorded on both the sides. See, in cash we have 800 on debit side. On credit there was 0. So 800 will write on both the sides, 800 on debit and credit as well. So 800 will be the balance carried down for cash. And this carry down balance will be brought forward as 2 balance brought down on debit side. Then we'll find out the total of bank column of both the sides. On the credit side the total is 9100 and on debit side the total is 3250. So credit side is bigger. We'll write this total 9100 on both the sides and find out the difference on debit side. So the difference is 5850. So this 5850 will be brought forward on the opposite side, which is credit side. So we'll write by balance brought down 5850. I hope students now it is clear to you how to prepare double column cash book and how to balance it. Thank you students.